Alright, so I went ahead and built a whole nother quad from scratch. I built another F5, as you guys can see here. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, obviously, the F5, and then I'm going to be giving you guys my initial impressions of me flying it. So with this build in mind, I wanted something a little lighter, and honestly, I was going for a little less power with this build in mind compared to my last build. So if you're new to FPV, you can change out your motor specs, your motor KV in particular, and that will give you a different result. So if you want more power or less power, you can go up in KV, which will give you more power. If you want less power, the inverse, you go down in motor KV. With my last build, I had 2080 KV motors. This build, it is 1750 KV motors. Same size, 2207 T-motor Pacer V3s, but like I said, 1750 KV. So they're a lot less powerful, but definitely still have, you know, plenty of power for an FPV drone. But compared to the other motors, a little less powerful. I wanted something that I could fly a little longer and less power. Let me go over the build with you guys. This was a very fun build, and I am testing out some new things on this build, obviously the motors, but I am rocking a brand new camera up front. I'm rocking the GoPro Hero 5 Session. A lot of FPV people, a lot of people in the FPV community that, you know, do freestyle love this camera. I finally snagged one on Facebook Marketplace. TJ, if you're watching this, I appreciate it, bro. Camera works perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm gonna be testing out some, like, you know, new settings with the camera. Right now I'm rocking 1080p, 60 frames a second with super view, or whatever it's called, the widest angle that you can view. I have it set to that. I have some ND filters coming in for the new GoPro here soon, so stay tuned for that. But bear with me, guys. I'm going to be trying to learn this new camera and get the settings dialed in to where I like the pictures. Working our way back, well, under the camera, of course, I'm rocking the O3 Air Unit. That is the, you know, the other camera on the drone. Just behind the O3 Air Unit, you see this little black nugget back here. This is a buzzer. With this new flight stack that I'm running, it does not come with a buzzer. You have to wire your own buzzer up. So that's what this is. It's a little buzzer, super loud. This is the V-Fly Finder 2, very loud buzzer, and it has a little built-in battery. So say your battery on your quad comes unplugged when you crash and you can't toggle your buzzer on your controller, this has a buzzer battery built into it. So it'll automatically go off when your battery comes disconnected, which is pretty cool. And then next, we have the flight stack. This is a very interesting one. So I'm running the Speedybee F7 V3 50 amp flight stack. Also on this quad, I am running some LEDs, some custom LEDs on the bottom, as you guys can see. I flew this at night. It looked really dope. I am not a good line of sight pilot, but I do want to learn, and I'm thinking about actually building a whole frame or a whole quad just for line of sight flying, especially at night. You know, with the LEDs, you can set the front to like blue and then the back to red, so you can kind of have an idea of where you're going and where your positioning is. Because line of sight, guys, it is hard. I mean, I can do line of sight, but I can't, y'all. Like, I'm not there yet. I only can fly like directly. Let me turn off this. I can only fly directly, you know, behind my quad. So I have to be standing here, and then my quad will be down range, and I cannot turn it around, because once you turn it around, everything is flipped. So if you want to go left, you have to like go opposite on the controller, which I'm just not there yet. Still got a long way to go. I am running crossfire on this build. I did solder the capacitor on the left side right here, kind of right by the air unit. I usually run the capacitor on the XT60 cable, the ones that like have it pre-built, but I wanted to do it the other way because I wanted to run my cable like this, which is perfect, and that came out really well. All the 3D print parts are printed by me. I went ahead and went down the rabbit hole of 3D printing. I have the Bamboo Labs P1P, and I was getting terrible results with the TPU that I was printing. Basically, my speeds were way too high. Whenever you're printing TPU, you have to come down in your speeds. I've printed PLA plenty of times, and I was basically running the same settings with PLA with TPU. Sorry for the lawnmower noise. I'm trying to see if it'll be done with mowing the grass here soon. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and put this thing in the air. This is the new build for the channel, so you guys will definitely be seeing this on the channel. Obviously, I'm still gonna fly my old quad. Here's the old one. This has the 2080 kV motors. I need to get a new antenna. This thing is so ghetto. But still, this quad has, you know, a special place in my heart. Obviously, first true like FPV, you know, custom built drone that I've ever flown. So really good quad. I need to clean it up, get it back to how it was when I first built it. But yeah, this is the new one. Pretty much same. I'm running the same props, but I'm just running a different flight controller and a different spec motor basically. So makes a lot of a difference, honestly. But yeah, let's put this bad boy in the air, shall we? Session. All right, you guys, we are recording. Let's go ahead and take off here with the new quad. Here we go. 1750 kV motors, a little different. It's like so green outside. But yeah, 1750 kV motors. So a little different from my last build. Hopefully the GoPro bones, or not the bones. The GoPro Hero 5 is doing pretty well up there. I need to clear my goggles. These things are like super dirty. But yeah, we're just ripping around with the new motors. But I like this, like, I kind of like the feel of, you know, the power. Because it's not, like, overly powerful, but definitely do have plenty of power on tap, you know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta clean these goggles. I can't see nothing, I feel. And then also, we'll be able to fly a little longer with, you know, the less powerful motors. So you won't be able to have that top end speed, but it's still definitely plenty zippy, you know what I mean? So we're at almost 2 minutes right now of flight time. And we have burned 500 milliamps. Which isn't bad. I gotta fix my on-screen display because I can't see. Ooh, we're lagging bad right now. Because I can't see my, what exactly my voltage. Yeah, this lag is bad whenever I go back and forth. But yeah, we'll see how good this flight stack holds up. I'm pretty, aggressive, not aggressive, but I like to have fun. We'll go in the woods a little bit. I can't see, guys. Like it's kind of foggy. I need to clean this off. Next pack, I'll definitely. Definitely plenty of power, like, for all my tricks, all the little things that I do, plenty of power. Yeah, super laggy right there, but I have to build, dude. Still, I'm packing, like, I'm getting almost 4 minutes and probably 30 seconds of flight time. Yeah, that was bad. We'll see how hot the motors are. I gotta surf in this backyard area. I don't know why it's like doing that. Oh, my battery. And you guys can hear the beeper I put on? Well, let me grab that, guys. Alright, you guys, let's take off here. Video number 2. Now this is a 1200 pack tattoo battery. But yeah, I cleaned my goggles and I can actually freaking see. I swear, like my goggles were super foggy. I need like I mean, now that it's getting kind of hot, I didn't really ever have a problem with my goggles ever getting like super foggy, but I don't know, now that it's getting hot, they're kind of getting a little foggy. So yeah, I mean, everything is feeling really good, honestly. The build is feeling... Build is feeling really good. Everything is feeling like stable. I feel like these rates are feeling really good though. Pushing like 830. I need to make that Google Doc. But the Google Doc sheet of all my rates. And then I ordered actually 3 more 1200, these same batteries that I'm using right now. Lag right there. I ordered 3 more of them. They'll be here tomorrow. And honestly, I'm just going to be flying those, practicing. I feel like the 1200 is a good balance between weight and power. I get around 4 minutes maybe with this build right here. With the 1200 pack, which isn't bad, honestly. And then I'm running the super view actually on the GoPro, which hopefully you guys can see everything pretty well. Because I originally had it on like medium, and that joint was like, oh, what the hell? Up in the woods. Alright, this battery's toasted. My bad battery. I keep draining these batteries. Alright, you guys, video number 3. Let's go ahead and take off here. But yeah, let me know if you guys are running, or like what buzzer you're running, because I feel like this V-Fly, it's pretty loud. I can hear that thing all the way in the backyard. A little front dog floating around. Whoa! Gave that tree a little haircut. I had to bail him out. Trying to get a little seductive. But yeah, this build is feeling crisp, guys. And these are the stock. The only thing I changed with like the filtering and the PIDs and all that is the rates. Trying to nail my tricks, trying to nail just being a better pilot. Takes time. Making it rain over here, y'all. Doing rain and leaves. Yeah, I'm really liking this build. Oh my gosh. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I flew my Nazgul for the like first time in a long time, basically. And that has the same spec motors, 2207, 1750 kV. And I was like, man, this shit feels amazing. So I was like, let me build, you know, one of my own. And this one's actually probably like 20-30 grams lighter than the Nazgul. Which, don't get me wrong, Nazgul's amazing. Great binding fly. But I wanted something of my own. There goes the GoPro, guys. Unfortunately, we lost the stick cam. All good. Got my truck with no cancer. Trying to get better with those right turns still. Not a professional. 22 volts, keep an eye on the battery. But yeah, we're getting like 4 minutes 30 of aggressive flight time with this. I'm sure if I was a little more conservative on the sticks. Oh, messed up right there. But yeah, I'm sure if I was a little more conservative on the sticks, I wouldn't, I'd be getting a little longer flight time. Now this is a 1300 pack right now. It's like a little gap I just... Uh-oh. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and land right there. I'm glad I didn't disarm right there. All right, we just got back. We just landed the new build here, and I'm just gathering my thoughts on how I feel about it. But so far, guys, I'm really digging this build. The lower spec motors compared to my last one are feeling amazing. Definitely still has a lot of power on tap, but it's not as jumpy or like sensitive as that one is, as my other F5. This one I feel like is just at that sweet spot. So obviously I've only flown like a couple packs through this thing, so it's gonna take some time for me to get used to it. But my initial impressions are very good. I'm really liking it. I like the lighter build for like the camera at least. This one is about 30-ish grams lighter than my last build, so saving a little weight. And I mean, I could save more weight by like taking off the LEDs and doing things of that nature. But I like the LEDs. I'm gonna keep them on there. I hope you guys like this build. I have one more F5 frame that I will be building, and I plan to do a build series. I wanted to just learn more about how to build them myself before I built, before I put a whole video out on, starting from the frame to a finished product. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably drop sometime in July, but I'll definitely be building another F5, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that build, but stay tuned for it. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.